This is it, the final trial. I've been really enjoying this case so far, and I can't wait to see how it ends. Well, not really. Considering the first time you did that, you both ended up banging your head on the screen in the anime adaptation, but... But come on, you know the answer was yes anyway. Yeah, maybe she could ask for the help of someone at Global Studios. Meanwhile, Rafa is trying to kill them both. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get a divination seance here, because I'm wondering if Zelot was hunched over praying the whole time, would just the whole divination seance just be black? Yeah. I think he's not the one feigning confidence here. That kind of fishbowl-looking thing in the background is getting my attention at the moment, but... that's probably not what we should be thinking about right now. My guess is we either have Divination Seance or Emma up first. Because I'm really not sure how we're going to get the wife on the stand. Believe, I mean. And is Apollo's adoptive brother ready? Spoilers! No, just getting straight to the point. Yeah, why is he exactly doing this? What punishment does he want for Maya? Yeah, well, hopefully we're going to overturn that here. Question is how? We're going to have to pull a real miracle to get out of this one. And not the kind that never happen. The kind that do happen. I was already thinking that the hell of tickling was kind of mild. Baglipocon. Well, all of those, definitely mean something to someone. It's probably best you don't know. So, what are you claiming? Yeah, shame we never got to meet him. All we really know of him is Maya's photo. I'm still suspecting there's a bit more to him than meets the eye. And what does that peach mark mean? I still wonder exactly when this murder was done. Killed him instantly. Yeah, but you see, if she was the killer, it would be a pretty stupid move for her to leave that dagger in his neck while it had her fingerprints on it. So, yeah.
Objection.
That is like the most presumptuous thing to say. Oh yeah, being that they are a serial killer. Alright. Well, you're gonna claim that they were all hunched over in prayer at the time, aren't you? She held it during the ritual, though. Or did she, now that I think about it? Because the Lady Kira figure in the divination seance was the one holding the dagger. And they seem to be a different person from Maya. But how did Maya fall asleep? That's what I'm wondering. If my theory about the High Priest stumbling onto the revolving door at some point and being turned around and actually being inside the hideout when he was killed is correct, that'd probably require some kind of accomplice to drug Maya. Ah. Well, looks like we're having a word from her benevolence herself. Huh. Why is she calling him out? And the other problem is, I have a feeling this is going to reveal absolutely nothing. Okay, we're going to go through this again, aren't we? Yep, once again, robe. Staff. Bow. Bells.
Oh, holy
Skipping!
Mother, oh, dance so that we may...
And this is what I'm worried about. My guess is, this is going to be completely black the whole way through. Yep, divination seance of absolutely nothing, I called it. I mean, I was wrong about it being completely black, but... Wait a minute. That would mean that okay, so... Here's the thing. So you can't call a spirit unless you know their face and their name. That means either of those two details that we know about the victim is wrong. And that is definitely interesting. Yeah, it used to be customary for the defense to verify it beforehand. And she said she was about to do that, previously. Naturally, only the prosecution gets to review all the evidence and the witnesses and stuff. Just like back home. Yeah, I think the fact that it can't be done actually does serve as evidence in itself in some ways. No, I think there's something wrong here. Either we don't know his name, we don't know his face, or he's not really dead? But that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, the same thing that we always do, just use normal evidence. Okay, what do you got in mind? Why can't he? Never fail to impress. Maybe... Yeah, that's definitely the issue here. We wouldn't have got that big spiel in the previous investigation if it wasn't going to be relevant. Don't tell them who said that, or you will be in serious trouble. Don't expose that. Okay. Are we gonna get fainting number 3? And she considers this a defeat as well, even though she didn't do anything. So, Rafa loses by doing absolutely nothing? Oh, I thought so, yeah. So, Emma. Had a feeling. When magic fails, science will succeed. Hopefully. Yeah, this is even worse than it was before. She's been forced to testify against her friends twice this game. Or you could give testimony that we can work with. No matter how bad a testimony looks, we can always find some way to get through it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying! Oh, sad Emma. And happy Emma. Okay. Now, these ones you usually just have to press everything. They often don't really have any particularly obvious contradictions in them. But I'm still wondering about that divination seance fail. We'll probably get to that later. Or was he? Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Mistaken? Or was a rebel mistaken for Pre-Zealot? Or he could have easily given a false name to the priest when he... I'm still thinking the name being wrong is the theory that makes the most sense at this point. Just press everything! Like we always do when we're stuck. Yeah. Seemed like Belieb was the only person to go on here. Yeah. And he's even pointing out, we need to get more information out of this. Kinda suspicious of how Belieb was the only one to identify the body, though. I mean, firstly, she only knew him for 2 years. Secondly... Yeah, well, we already knew that. Okay, so a lot of people know his name. Okay, we know of this information already, but 2 years is about the time that Lady Kira was showing up. Okay, that doesn't seem to be wrong. Okay. He's been here since Maya was. Yeah, now this is the thing that concerns me the most, actually. Yeah, exactly. Was that the only ID we had? Okay, we've got 3. I thought so. Yeah. If this isn't his real name. Oh, she's still here. Oh yeah, they were mentioning illegal immigrants. Kinda makes sense why he'd be staying at someone's house then. Yeah, because records of him wouldn't exist in Wright. Oh, that makes things even worse. He's a complete blank. We don't even know who he is. Should we? I wonder. I think we might need to use... So let me just check something. Records of who has what mark and where are kept at Temple. Maybe that identification is what we have to go on here? We do have his mark still. Unless there's something in the temple records on him. Okay, this is definitely a big amount of speculation here.
Objection!
Yeah, that's the biggest problem we're having here. Huh. Why was Zealot really killed? Well, I mean, can't call him that anymore. I don't think that's his real name. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. What about the records?
Hold it!
Let's just see if we get anything out of pressing this. No. Yeah, which does seem to... He's a complete blank. Thing is, though, we might have a way to identify him. Even just... Where is it? Yeah, the peach-shaped tattoo. So I'm not sure if it's this or the photo.
Objection!
Doesn't seem to be that. So, I wonder if it's the photo then.
Objection!
It is the photo. You know, I do get the feeling that this is a case where maybe the developers should have allowed that other thing to be presented as an option here, because technically they both do point to the same conclusion. Unless it's something completely different. It probably is the tattoo. It does mention of the Carinus clergy, okay.
Take that!
No. No, no, my love of peaches was a lie! Oh, it's the same symbol as his.
Objection!
Yeah. Oh, huh. That's kind of interesting, actually. Let me just look at that in more detail. Yeah, I guess so. Did feel weird that it looked like a peach. No, no, too much information. Yeah. Oh no. You already have it. He came prepared. Real name. Unless there was a rebel tattoo there. Or unless that old tattoo was not a tattoo but some kind of an injury. Well, it is pretty much all we have to go on at this point. It's definitely a risk. And if it's completely black... Oh. Are you going to give the entire speech again? Because the mechanic is kind of fun. Also because it might help us. You're not the one who's allowed to overuse the word fool. She's not here right now. Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh, yeah, well, I don't think we're going to be the one doing regretting here. Bells!
Oh, holy
Skipping!
Mother, oh, dance so that we may
Hopefully this works this time. Okay, we have the bubbles, so it looks like it might be working. It's kind of funny, it's almost like a faulty internet connection. Oh, Gingo. Plumed punisheth heavy pain. That's kind of a problem, because Maya had that Plume Punisher thing. Yeah, I also had a feeling we wouldn't actually see much in this. It's the other senses that are going to be important. Yeah, that's actually what I thought would happen from the beginning. However, there were a few things to go on there. One, when did he die? I want to see if that matches up with the timeline when people were allowed to eat that herb. 4 to 5 AM. And here's the problem. The dishes are only prepared at noon and have to be finished before 3 PM the same day. And that's the day before the ride. Yet he seems to have smelled that on the day of the ride. That doesn't make sense. So, clearly we're going to have to go after that. Yeah, you're going to claim the Plume Punisher theme, aren't you? You know, I wonder if the conclusion here is that he died earlier than we thought. That's the most logical way to explain away the smell discrepancy. And that would explain away the Plume Punisher theme pointing to Maya as well. We hear this again. Original theme song, do not steal. Totally not plagiarized. Is the crowd gonna start cheering? Yeah, Maya had that. That's a problem. However, if this occurred before the swap happened, this points to someone else entirely. The real question is, though, why would this person do this? Yeah, it's completely limited edition. However, I think we can turn this around. Oh no! I think you're the one whose flights of fancy have come crashing down. And she seems to be enjoying metaphors, yeah. Yes it is. Replace accused with someone else, and you're completely right. I have one. Phoenix has one, clearly. Definitely. There's something very... There's something very, very wrong in this divination seance, and yeah. Exactly. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Nothing wrong with that. I think here's the problem. The night of the Wright. If that was true, a certain smell would not be here. That's true. Held the victim down. That must be the heavy. Yeah, I think I know what the issue is here. Okay, let's do this. So let's do this, yeah, the Gingle. Plume Punisher theme. Heavy... Pain. Okay, it's a very short one as well. Okay, so it's kind of faint, the Gingle, but it sort of flickers in and out, but it doesn't really change. And the Plume Punisher theme is also just fairly consistent as well. Doesn't really get any louder or anything. The heavy gets bigger. But I think here's the real thing that we need to point out here. If it was the night of the riot, why would this smell be present?
Objection!
Are you sure it happened in that order? I've been suspecting it happened the other way around for a while. In fact, I've been suspecting Acolyte Zealot was dead earlier since the very beginning, actually. Mostly as a joke, but it seems like it's turning out to be true. Yeah, we've got evidence. We have a certain someone's statement. Unfortunately, this statement may have just dug this person's own grave.
Take that!
Yeah. The day before. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's enough!
But how did they disguise it to make it look like he died later? And here's where Emma could offer some insights. Remember how she said that there are ways to trick that? Yeah. Kinda like insights, actually. Well, we get the requisite autopsy report update. And now you've turned into a deer. Yeah, 12 PM to 3 PM, but it hasn't been utterly confirmed by forensics just yet. That's a great line. That's amazing. Okay, I had to take a while to recover from that one. See, that's the thing. How doesn't have her fingerprints on it. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot. Huh. Okay, here's the thing. When did Maya get that Plume Punisher strap? In exchange for a Steel Samurai watch. The question is, we know that she's got the Steel Samurai watch in this picture, but the question is when to present that. And how are we going to make that relevant? Yeah. Oh, wait! Okay, so Maya had that then. So when was this taken? During the Feast of Blessings. Okay, the problem is that Maya has the phone strap then. Victim was offering up his prayers. It was the afternoon of the day before the riot. Someone was there, and the theme to the Plumed Punisher filled the air. Okay. Let me just check this. One of a kind. The problem is Maya has the strap there, so if anything that's more incriminating to her, but... Picture of Maya and the High Priest family taken during the Feast of Blessings. During the Feast of Blessings. When does the Feast of Blessings happen exactly? Must be finished by 3 PM. Okay. But they had this photo taken during the Feast of Blessings. Depends on when he was killed, because it looks like that gives both of them an alibi, weirdly enough. Okay. Afternoon of the day before the riot. I know there's something up with the Plume Punisher theme, but...
Objection!
That does not sound like it was right. Oh, you actually do get penalized during these. I didn't see the penalty marks there, so I didn't realize that you did. Okay, let me just stop and think about this for a bit. It's weird, because the Plume Punisher theme seems consistent with her insight here. The thing is that at the time, Maya was at the house with the Plume Punisher strap, and there's only one of that in existence, so... I don't know if we need to point that out, or...
Objection!
Nope! Wait! Wait just 1 second, I noticed something. She says the pattern on the plaza's ground was clearly visible, and I guess technically speaking, it does look a lot like it. But... here's the thing. Look at this. Look at the position of the handprints on that picture right there in the rebel hideout. Unless he wasn't on the plaza, unless he was on top of that slab inside the rebel hideout. The problem here is that... Does that, like, specifically look like stone, or does that... We can't see the top there. Wonder if we have any further proof that this is that place in the rebel hideout. Because it does look pretty much the same as the plaza floor, which is the problem, but...
Objection!
Yeah, that's what we've got to point out here. I didn't notice that before. Yeah. Wait a minute. Would there have been a mat there at the time? Oh, because of the snow! Of course! Okay, sorry, call me a dirty save scummer if you want, but I did not like seeing only 2 penalty marks there. Anyway, I'm falling into that trap. I'm thinking too far ahead and missing the obvious. I need to get out of that mindset. The thick white ice that froze the ground of the inner sanctum. Yeah, of course, it's this.
Take that!
I think I have reached the right conclusion here. It's just that I'm missing the obvious facts that lead there. And this leads to exactly where he was. And this is where things get really interesting. Yeah, I was wondering what those handprints were. He was killed inside the rebel hideout. Now that's interesting. I actually didn't expect that. Well, I've got a pretty good idea where. Somewhere with moss, probably. Here we go.
Take that!
This explains the weird handprints. No, there wasn't, but... And I was wondering what the significance of that slab being able to... It seems like the slab could fall down easily. Wait, unless he wasn't on the ground, unless he was standing upright and pressed against that thing. Yeah, this slab right here.
Take that! Objection!
Oh, the plume punisher thing could have been that clock, now that I think about it. And if it plays the theme every hour, then he must have been killed on the hour. Oh, there he is. Okay. Test it now! Now I think about it, if the Plume Punish theme was coming from the clock... Yep, or Real Nemu. I wonder if his profile's been updated now that I think about it. Yep, there we go, yep. He is actually updated. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Yeah, there's no way Maya would have known how to get in there. And I can't believe this. This thing that I thought earlier as a complete joke turned out to be right. He was already dead. Oh, I know what that is. Huh. Made to appear later than it actually was. Let me just check something. How cold is it in the inner sanctum? The thick white ice that froze the ground from the inner sanctum to the Plaza of Devotion. That's probably it.
Take that!
Or not. I wonder if it's the suspiciously large shuffled out area of snow here. Could the body have been buried under that?
Take that!
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was always suspicious. Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah, well that's the thing. There is a way to explain the Plume Punisher theme, though. Also, Maya would not have been able to access that rebel hideout, although admittedly the orb was kept in the priest's home, and she probably could have gotten to it. Yeah, we need to find something that conclusively proves that Maya couldn't have done it based on this location. For one of them. I think I have an idea of what it is. Huh, so maybe that swap doesn't implicate Believe. Yeah, let's try the Plume Punisher theme. The fingerprint is still pretty obvious. There's something that could have actually played... Yeah, exactly. That clock right there, and it was within earshot of the victim.
Take that!
That's enough.
Objection!
Well, admittedly, we don't... yeah, exactly! Okay. Okay, how do we do this? How are we going to eliminate the dagger? We're almost there, but this is getting tougher. So, let's check this. He stood with his hands on the stone slab. Was pushed into it and then pain. It was the afternoon of the day before the ride. Someone was there and the theme to the Plume Punisher filled the air. Into the defenseless victim's neck. I wonder if he's really as defenseless as they say he is. But these are the two things that updated. Why did he have his hands on the stone slab? I've gone over this many, many times and I'm honestly really not sure. I mean, could this invalidate the defenseless claim?
Objection!
Nope.
Objection!
Didn't think so.
Objection!
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I had to randomly guess that one because I was completely stumped. Yeah. I'm wondering if he was actually trying to push it, maybe. No. Someone could have forced him against the slab, though. Yeah. Was he trying to push it over? Cause of the heaviness the victim felt was... Huh. Well, I mean... Stone slab falling doesn't make all that much sense. If the culprit jumped him from behind... No, the heaviness is a very gradual thing. Otherwise it would be an immediate thump. So I guess safety save. Huh.
Objection!
That would mean the positions were reversed. This is all very strange. It's not another time-delayed death. Yeah, none of the things specifically say it was the dagger. Let me just look at the hideout again. Yeah, unless someone swapped the positions of the slabs around. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see what they're getting at. It's actually the stone slab is falling from the front and pinning him underneath like that. Wait a minute. Unless it was the statue's beak. Unless he got pushed back by the stone slab. Okay, now I'm visualizing this better. Shaped like the dagger. Yeah, I thought so. So, if it's the statue, and that explains why there was so much blood all over the statue, because it didn't really make much sense to me that the priest would suddenly hug the statue as he was bleeding to death. Yeah, it's the beak. He suffered death by drill peck. More specifically, being pushed into a drill peck. Question is... Yeah, the dagger modelled after a warbird. I think it's a photo of the crime scene. And the only thing that clearly shows the warbird is this photo. I believe it's all these things around it, but... Yeah, the statue.
Take that!
Yeah, and the feathers.
Objection!
Oh, no, it was swiveled around. It's a revolving door. And so if the slab fell on him, he would have been stabbed by the statue. That is an extremely painful way to go, and that statue is thereby clearly an occupational health and safety hazard. Yeah, the victim was there. He tried to stop it with his hands. And... statued. Interesting. Which would mean the prints on the dagger don't actually implicate... Oh, so that gets rid of the dagger, but in a very roundabout way. Yeah, exactly! Why didn't anybody bring this up before? If they could determine whose blood it was on the statue... Okay. This actually raises the possibility that it could have been an accident. How can this happen to me again? And you'll realize that someday. Careful what you insinuate. Rayford just gets worse and worse every time we beat one of her seances. Yeah, and the water already being red proves that. But how did the priest die? Moving it to the plaza was... no. To make it look like a serial murder? Probably? Unless two completely different people killed the two victims. Because there's a distinct possibility that Zealot's death could have been an accident. And now his metaphors are going completely downhill. Yeah, but she wouldn't have been able to get into the hideout. I mean, admittedly, she could have. With that orb. Alright. Here's the problem. Yeah, that one could have easily been an accident. Considering that these two deaths could very well be unrelated.
Objection!
Exactly, that doesn't make sense. Why would she just implicate herself so easily? Well, yeah, but it blatantly has her fingerprints on them. You'd think that'd be the last thing she'd want found. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know exactly who could have done that. What statement? Yeah, who knew about the rebel hideout? Only a rebel would have known about the secret hideout, and only a person who was involved with the Wright had access. Holy crap! He's dead? I was wondering if there was something like this involved. Holy... I can see this working, though.
Objection.
This is absolutely bizarre, but...
Take that!
someone both allowed to enter the sanctum and who was a rebel.
Talk to them!
That is definitely a problem. Or, well, he could, if we channeled him. Oh my... No, don't do it! You'll cause a scandal! Oh my... Holy crap! Okay, we're about to destroy this entire country's monarchy! Good job! Channeling. This is... Holy... I did not expect this to happen. Of course! The Queen cannot be reached right now. Please try again later. Oh no, don't do it. Don't go there. This is gonna end really badly. Oh, this is gonna cause a massive scandal! Not really, but it's heavily frowned upon, and it's gonna... completely... Yeah, this is our only option now.
Talk to them!
Oh no. And thus, everyone in the country hates us. We're all gonna die.
That's enough!
Or not. Yeah, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew this wouldn't go over well. We better make sure that Taurus in me was this guy's real name. Oh, you can... No, reverse Magatama. That's convenient. But if Tarist in me was the one who killed Zealot, then who killed him? Of course we're gonna take a recess. Of course we're gonna take a recess. Yes, you're gonna cliffhanger us now, game. Yeah, of course you do that. Of course you would. Ah, game, you are trollier than the trollish cliffhanger that I did during Case 2. Wow, you troll game. I guess I'll see you next time then.